Now, these here are white cedars. Not just sure of their range. I know they grow here in the northeast, up through Maine, Canada. And they actually do get bigger than this, but for this area, these are pretty good sized cedars. They don't get a whole lot bigger than that right here. Now, I have seen some people get this bark to take a spark. And we're going to try that. But it's a good one to know because they have dead branches that come down to the ground on them. That one snapped off. And they make extremely good tinder. I'm going to get my knife out, scrape some of that off, try and set that camera up, see if we can get it to take a spark. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the GoPro and see if we can get this cedar bark to take a spark. Whoops, I kind of knocked it apart. And I really don't know much about it. It's damp, so that's not a good. However, it is smoldering. It did smolder, so that was a maybe I don't have enough of it. You just can't beat fat wood here in the northeast. I'm going to go scrape some more of it. There. We'll give her another try. One problem we have here, it's always wet. Never really dry. I believe I had a flame and I was going too fast, which I know better than to do, and I knocked it out. Now, I don't very often do this. I use fat wood and white birch bark, and I really thought I brought a lighter with me because I know spruce rosin will not light. The ferro rod around here. See if we're going to do better with this. Not really. It's just too damp out here. It's really hard to get good dry material here. There it wants to go, but it'll go out before I can get a piece on it that will let. Ouch, it's hot. And of course, the more you strike it, the worse the scenario gets. there. We'll give her another try. One problem we have here, it's always wet, never really dry. I believe I had a flame and I was going too fast, which I know better than to do, and I knocked it out. Now, I don't very often do this. I use fat wood and white birch bark, and I really thought I brought a lighter with me because I know spruce rosin will not light. The ferro rod around here. See, if we're going to do better with this. Not really. It's just too damp out here. It's really hard to get good dry material here. There it wants to go, but it'll go out before I can get a piece on it that will let, ouch, it's hot. And of course, the more you strike it, the worse the scenario gets. We try the ferro rod again. Now, why can't it light down in? Why is it got a light right on my top one? And then trying to get a good spark going, I'm blowing it out. Okay, there's a spark. Probably had my head the whole time. You just see, damp woods are difficult without some fat wood, even of the cedar. There, I think I'm getting a sustainable fire off that cedar bark, but I also think I knocked the camera over. And I've got to go grab some more cedar branches or I'm going to lose this. But I think I can make it go now. Well, I haven't found any fat wood yet, but you can see I did tip the camera over, so I don't know how much footage I got. But the cedar bark out here did make a sustainable fire. Now I'm not very far away and I'm not going to spend the night out here and get lost because The road's just over this rise. I didn't bring any fat wood with me. I did bring a lighter because I have some spruce rosin that I got the other day at the tail end of that video, and we're gonna try to use that, but I know spruce rosin will not light off a ferro rod. I've even ground it up fine and it smokes a lot, but it just wouldn't quite go on its own. But if I kept gathering woods, I do have a sustainable fire with cedar bark. But see how damp everything is here, you know. Anyway, that's it for this little cedar fire. That portion of building a fire, it's not really fat wood, but it is a product that does grow in the Northeast that will light better than quite a few, but not real good. Well, thanks for watching. You know, this is a cedar fire, and just a couple thoughts I want to add in on it. Where I used the cedar bark and I knocked the camera over, and I don't know how good the footage will be. I'm hoping it comes out somewhat. But you saw I tried to use a disposable lighter, and I didn't have any better luck than with the ferro rod. When I finally got the right combination of bark piled up, I got it to go. It's all in your material, making fires out in the woods. What you have for material to use. I mean, fat wood and white birch bark here in my area rate very high. But we're in a strip of woods where there is neither fat wood or white birch. I'm pretty sure I could wander around. I've hunted this land and I know it, and I know over and below the ledges there's a small stand of white birch over there. But if I'm up in big woods, well, the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont, but that's not that big anymore. But boy, up in Canada you can run into some pretty good woods, and you don't know what you're surrounding. Part of this is learning this stuff and knowing what's available to you. David West kind of wised me up on that. I offered to send in some stuff, and he said, no thank you, I appreciate the offer, but I prefer to learn to use what I have to work with. And that's very, very important. That's, you know, I have to agree with that in building fires in the woods, you need to learn to use what you have available to you. I am going to take some cedar bark and light it again, because I'm afraid I messed that part of the video up. And maybe I can splice something together with these little pieces and see how it goes. But I've got to find another rock over here somewhere, because I'm not gonna, it'd be kind of cheating to use a nice dry rock. It would defeat my purpose of trying to come out here and build a fire in the woods when I need it.